Northern Paiute language class. Lesson 4. Talking about introductions. What title or name are others called or known by? So we remember from the first lesson, Hayu na ni'a means what are you called? And someone may answer, Ne, Joseph, min na ni'a. I am called Joseph. But what about others? What title or name are others known by? Conversation examples in the first and second person. Okay, so he is Shu. This is a mogotni. And he is Shu. This is a nana. So there's a conversation here between a nana and a mogotni. So in parentheses, the one that is speaking, sunana, says, Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sumogotni. Nu barb min nani'a. Nu barb min nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sunana. Nu wali min nani'a. Nu wali min nani'a. Yeshi was. Okay, he is Shu. He is Shu. Natse. This here is a natse. He is Shu. Tsi'a. This here is a tsi'a. So in parentheses, the one speaking. Sutsi'a. The girl asks, Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sunatse. Nu stand min nani'a. Nu stand min nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sutsi'a. Nu lacy min nani'a. Nu lacy min nani'a. So the parentheses stating the one who's speaking, that's tsi'a. She asks, Hayu nani'a, to this guy. Yeshi sunatse. Then the boy, he replies such, I am called Stan. What is your name? And then the girl again, I am called Lacey. Yesh, ishu mogotni, ishu nana. Sumogotni. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sunana. Ni ohoba min nani'a. Ni ohoba min nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sumogotni. Ni pihavi min nani'a. Ni pihavi min nani'a. So the woman asks, what is your name? And then the man says, I am called Strong One. What is your name? And the lady says, I am called Sweet One. Yeshua. Sunatse. Natse. Tsi'a. Natse. Tsi'a. Sunatse. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sutsi'a. Nu mali min nani'a. Nu mali min nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Yeshi sunat. Nu maiki min nani'a. Nu maiki min nani'a. So this tsi'a is Molly, and this natse is Mikey. So let's get into the third person examples now. If I was talking to you, I would be the first person, and you would be the second person. But if you were talking to me, you would be the first person, and I would be the second person. So it's like an A and B conversation, two people. Now, if you and I were talking about someone other than ourselves, let's say we were talking about Bob, then Bob would be the third person. And so when we begin to talk about people in the third person, it changes a little bit. Let's look at it. So ishu. Ishu. Ishu means this one person or thing, something other than you or I. Ishu. So in the Nima language, there are no masculine or feminine pronouns, such as he, she, him, or her. Ishu is used to reflect such a pronoun without specifying gender. Ishu translates to mean the person or thing in question. So no masculine or feminine pronouns. We just simply say ishu when referring to people. So let's do a short review. Number 1, hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a means what are you called? Means you. 2, hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Hayu nani'a. Ni is I. What am I called? Number 3, hayu ishu nani'a. Hayu ishu nani'a. Hayu ishu nani'a. Ishu meaning this one person or thing. What is this one called? What is this one called? Hayu ishu nani'a. Hayu ishu nani'a. What is this one called? So let us use ishu to ask and answer what other things or people are called now. Hayu ishu nani'a. Hayu ishu nani'a. Hayu ishu nani'a. What is this called? We see a name under this thing here, this man, ishu nana, John. So how would we respond and say, this one is called John? Ishu John mi naniade. Ishu John mi naniade. Ishu John mi naniade. Hayu ishu nani'a. Hayu ishu nani'a. Hayu ishu nani'a. What is this one called? We see a name down here, Jane. So how would we say this one is called Jane? Ishu Jane mi naniade. Ishu Jane mi naniade. Ishu Jane mi naniade. So Ishu John mi naniade means this one is called John. And for anybody, if you want to say this person is called whatever, you put their name in the blank. But one thing to keep in mind, which we haven't gone over, but you've seen in the examples, is that when referring to the third person, the verb will end in di, not do, di, naniade, naniade, naniade. So if we were talking about John, we say ishu John mi naniade. This one is called John. If we're talking about Jane, ishu Jane mi naniade. This one is called Jane. More examples. Number 1, ishu Mary mi naniade. Ishu Mary mi naniade means this one is called Mary. Number 2, ishu Billy mi naniade. Ishu Billy mi naniade. Billy is what this one is called, or this one is called Billy. Number 3, nipiwi mi nani'a. Nipiwi mi nani'a. I am called Peewee. Notice first person singular, ni, which means I. Therefore, the verb does not end in a di. It just nani'a, nani'a. First person, nani'a. Yagatse mi nani'a. Yagatse mi nani'a. Yagatse mi nani'a. Means crybaby is what you are called. Second person, you, still ends, nani'a, nani'a. Number 5, ishu kwanare mi naniare. Ishu kwanare minaniare. Ishu kwanare minaniare. Means this one is called stinky. Ishu, third person, naniare. Ne, first person, nania. Second person, nania. Ishu, in the third person, naniare. This one is called kwanare, which means stinky one. End of lesson 4.